members of the Oklahoma legislature want to cut back on the number of days that public school students learn from home, and that is the topic of tonight's Oklahoma Zone in Focus.
The proposal from Edmond Republican Senator Kristen Thompson and Tuttle Republican Senator Lonnie Paxton would require schools to report virtual learning days to the state within 72 hours. It would also give the state education department the power to deny a virtual day if it doesn't meet the state's criteria. The legislation only allows virtual days for bad weather, a lack of teachers due to illness, or building issues. They say kids are not getting a quality education when they learn from home, and distance learning is stressful for parents.
News on 6's Lex Rodriguez, though, tells us that one grandmother likes virtual learning. Lex?
Craig and Lori, virtual learning is the preferred method for one grandparent I spoke with. She says her kids grew up around the internet, and she believes the state should expand on virtual learning. Looking back more than 5 decades, Lena Zeidler graduated high school after several extra days extended her senior year.
We had snowstorms and we ended up having to go on Saturdays, and a lot of the kids weren't happy. And we still ended up missing some of the extending, we had to go extended school.
She's been watching her grandchildren when schools were closed the last couple of weeks, but classes remained in session through virtual learning.
But I think for the kids overall, for their credits, and for the stability to be able to complete, it would be better. It's very helpful.
Zeidler also says she's seen her grandkids help each other at home.
My grandson's home right now. My granddaughter's younger. She needs the help, but when she gets older, she'll be able to handle it once he graduates.
And as for the quality of learning,
I think the technology would help them because that's where they're going anyway. The quality of the teaching is up to the teacher. Okay, in the school system.
Lex Rodriguez, Oklahoma Zone, News on 6.
Broken Arrow Public Schools has pre-scheduled 8 home learning days throughout the school year on Fridays. That would be outside the guidelines that have been proposed by these 2 lawmakers. Their elementary education director says teachers spend the day before virtual days, making sure students are ready to learn outside of the classroom.
All of the teachers provide the assignments to the students on Thursdays so that students can make sure that they can ask questions.
The Broken Arrow district says parents told them they would prefer no school over distance learning on bad weather days, so that is the district's plan. Union Public Schools says it also cancels classes due to snow or ice instead of going virtual. TPS told us it does not have a policy to determine when it uses virtual days versus canceling classes.